to my demonstration. This right here is a map that I'm working on for the Stargate mod team. Currently we're working on a multiplayer mod that features both competitive and co-op gameplay. I am tasked with developing the co-op section of the game. So this right here is a Stargate room. This is where you would first spawn when playing a co-op game. And the co-op game, it's going to be a survival type of game where you are going to kill a horde of enemies wave after wave. I'm also going to implement many objectives that the players can accomplish while playing the game. So far, what we have here, this is kind of my testing area where I test the weapons and some of the stuff, the code that I implemented for the game. As you can see, the UI shows that you have 100 credits. So throughout the game, you'll be able to purchase credits or purchase weapons by killing enemies. Killing enemies will actually give you the ability to earn money to purchase weapons and upgrades. So far I have a couple weapons in here. Take a look at the M60. I put it at 5 credits just for testing purposes so I could purchase and test the weapon. Let me go ahead and grab the M60. Alright, so we have an M60 here. You can also see that added UI, so it's a very fundamental UI so that the players can see what weapons they are. As you can see, the weapon names are basically what they are in code. We just haven't implemented a more robust UI system here. So, as you can see, the M60 has a bit of spread, pretty good fire rate. If you look at this cube here, I've been implementing an upgrade system. Right now, purchases are free, there's no UI related to it. But when you touch this cube and press the use key, you'll be randomly granted an upgrade for your weapon. To test it out, I'll shoot it out a wall to see the upgrade progression. Right there, you can see how the weapon fires. If I use this a number of times, use it about 10 times, see if you notice a difference. You see that there's a faster fire rate. Now when I expand the clip, you also notice that I'll have more ammo. So far the upgrades that I've implemented are spread, fire rate, and ammo clip capacity. If I use this a bunch of more times, you'll notice how ridiculous the upgrades can get. So we have like almost no spread. The fire rate is ridiculously quick. What we're going to do with this is that you're going to be able to choose your upgrades. This is just basic implementation to test the upgrade system. But yeah, we're probably going to have a UI that you can go ahead and pick and choose which upgrades you want, and allow you to upgrade any of the weapons here. Some of the other upgrades I may implement are, elemental damage that has effects on different types of enemies and things of that nature. So we'll go ahead and exit the teleporter room. Here we're kind of in a transitional area to go to the main arena. I actually built this level pretty much myself. I'm tasked with coding and design, so a lot of the assets you see here are mainly from UDK. We still need to get a dedicated prop modeler to kind of model level design or level assets. So this is most likely what you see here. It may look nice, but it's definitely temporary. we really want to try to get the levels look as close to the show as possible. And this is actually supposed to be the Reese homeworld, where you encounter the Reese android who created the replicators from the show. So go ahead and get to the preliminary area. Alright, here's another room I have built. I have some different weapons here. Yeah, we have G36. Well, this is supposed to be a katana, but obviously the model being displayed here is not the correct one. So once you leave this room, enemies start spawning, and so far I still need to implement the mechanics for spawning waves, as well as different types of enemy AI. So far we only have replicator type enemies here, and eventually we do want to implement different types of enemy AI. The replicators are actually coded by another coder on the team. Obviously we still need to get some kinks out of it, but this area will be the initial area that you can you spawn in with your teammates. It's kind of like a temple where they laid Reese's body to rest. If you look out here, we have a couple of AI soldiers. Right now I'm trying to implement some of the Unreal Tournament bot code into our project, but we are also trying to stay away from directly implementing code from Unreal Tournament and trying to make it run with our game pretty much. So far there's no AI controllers for the human type bots that we'll all be adding later in the development cycle. So this outdoor area is basically one of the areas I've built. Again, all the assets are included in UDK. Cool thing about the replicators, yes, they can walk on walls. We still need to adjust the way that happens. So you see here we have a door. Right now I haven't built the outdoor section too much because I really need to rely on the other AI types that we are going to implement later in the game. So I need to get those AI types before I start designing a game space for them. This initial space is mostly for replicators. And yeah, we have a few here that I can kill, but yeah, this is currently what we're working on. I think it'll be a pretty fun game. We still need to really get a lot of kinks out of our systems here. Thanks for watching.